So now I sit upon rampart of a scorched desert, my skin warm like a fire in the Dornish sun, though even those who live here seem to be suffering more in this heat. Yet was it wise to come down here, to travel this far from home? My thoughts always questioned this. But I had to tell myself, I can't change it now. Yet even that was responded in my mind by the fact, well, nothing can ever be simple in life, can it? I've met 2 cousins of mine, from a land far beyond the sea, from an uncle I have never met. But before I'd even met them, marriage was already on the table for them. I have to say, I can feel sympathy for them, to be dragged by the shoals of, well, everything, our birth. Nothing can ever just be simple for us, can it? Never. Nonetheless, one of them had a bit more control, it seems, but the youngest, well, she'd be dragged along for whatever was going to happen, it seems. Dragged along, apparently, into dawn, through the scorching winds of the Boneway, the lack of water, fiery sun. Many of them getting quite, well, it seems it was not pleasant for most, but we endured, at least for now. But is it really fair to drag them into dawn, growing up so far away, when even the Dornish seem to struggle with this heat? Regardless, at least on my side, the blood of the dragon has some advantages, I suppose. We thought we'd be marrying our young cousin when we got here, and whatever a snake hunt would entail. Though instead, I managed to get shot in the shoulder, finding bandits, finding evidence to aid my sister, and moreover, instead of my young cousin being put on the table, my own wedding was put on instead. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. On one hand, it's another thing I'm being dragged along for, another family duty I can't stop, but one I must go through with. It's the only way. On the other, I can't deny that my betrothed, Rosette, she's in equal position to me, and she is quite cute, though apparently she equally thinks so for me. She's strong, very strong, and while she's so different being from Dawn, in a sense, that might be a good thing. Our house is already different enough. Why not make it more different? She managed to stand side by side with Sir Cousin, as Bree puts it. We'll see. But knowing that she's just as hesitant as I should make this a little bit easier. She is nice, though. Very nice. And she did say that her problems are my problems, but my problems are her problems. And together, with the power that our marriage represents, maybe we can do a bit more for our houses. And maybe our houses will give us a little bit more in return. Or so we can hope. Hopefully on our return back, nothing more will really happen. At least that's what I hope. There's nothing more going to happen, isn't it? Let's hope bandits aren't going to be a problem again. We're going to have a hard enough time convincing our lord, my father, to actually agree to this. We'll see what we can do, though. So, that was a short bit of reflections from, well, Laenys' thoughts of his trip to Dawn, and I mean overall what's kind of happened around here. You know, a short little piece. It was something I wanted to write up. Moreover, there's supposed to be a little update for Laenys. So I took the full experience reward because there's quite a few things I want to get up slightly, and it is nice to main focus. Like, gold dragons, okay, tempting. Glory, also kind of tempting. But experience is what I wanted in this case. So, it's what I took. The destiny point I received, I immediately invested in the attractive benefit. For it's following the theme of things I've got for Laenys, sort of nothing's what's happening to him is really his fault. Or really his trying. It's just everything around him, you know, as it even mentions kind of in the book, the fate and destiny, or if you even believe in that, all dragging him down these paths. And, well, it also matches the Valyrian traits. They are rare, and many find them quite alluring. And the attractive benefit, you know, it will help in future persuasions, even though I haven't actually got into a intrigue yet, funny enough. Though I think that's going to change very, very soon. At least I hope so. But it matches my theme for the character, so it's the investiture I was going to do. Other than that, nothing's really changed for my character. I kind of know where I kind of want to go with this. There's a few things. Because the house's status just recently improved, status is one thing I'm very tempted to improve. That and fighting. With Rosette potentially aiding to try and get me a bit more confident. And she may be my avenue one day if Craven is ever removed, though that is far off. Other than that, well, I suppose we'll just have to see how this goes. It's going to be quite the interesting time. And, well, with in and out of character, I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. And I think that's a good thing. Anyway, I don't want to make this too long or ramble too much. It was just supposed to be a short snippet. A short little bit extra for anyone who's curious. And, you know, I doubt too many people are going to see it. It's not like I've got a load of subscribers. Though I can get this out. So hopefully future me will remember to add it to the... Well, ask Jonas or Howdemir to add it to the playlist.